Hey guys, it's Summer. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you decided to click on today's video. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting out my July paycheck. I do get paid once a month on the last working day of the month, so my July paycheck is going to be covering all of my August expenses. If you are new, welcome. My name is Summer and I'm currently on a financial journey to pay off all of my debt while saving money at the same time. Here on my channel, I am documenting my journey to financial freedom, and I make videos on budgeting, paying off debt, saving money, and pretty much anything money related. If that's content that you're interested in, go ahead and stick around and give this video a thumbs up, and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the family. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. I truly appreciate your support. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting out my July paycheck. My paycheck is I'm supposed to be getting paid July 31st. I do get direct deposit, so my paycheck has already hit my bank account. If you are new to budgeting, I will walk you through the steps on how I budget out my paycheck. I do like to budget out my paycheck by paycheck because I only get paid once a month. I only budget out my paycheck once a month. However, if you are someone that gets paid multiple times a month, I would recommend budgeting out each paycheck. So when creating a budget, the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and list all of your income sources. I do budget using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. This is her box set. I absolutely love her box set because it is broken down into monthly booklets. Each month I get a new booklet. Her workbook just has all of the months in one workbook. I like being able to have a separate workbook for each month. It just allows me to be able to carry my books with me in my planner, so when I'm on the go, I can do my budgeting when I'm in the car waiting for my son to finish up with basketball practice or on my lunch break. So I like the portability of the booklets. So when creating your budget, the first thing you want to do is you want to list out your income sources. I have gone ahead and listed out my income sources. For my teacher salary, I had $4,862.04 hit my checking account. I do have my teacher salary broken up into two different accounts. The majority of my money goes into my checking account, and then I have $400 that goes into a summer savers account, which is just a savings account that accumulates a little bit more interest than your typical savings account. This savings account gets 6% interest, which is really good. Other income I'm expected to get this month is $500, and this month I'm actually going to be taking money from my savings account, and I'm going to be taking $1,031 from my savings account to help cover my August expenses. So I am a teacher, and I am currently on a 11th month pay scale, so I do not get a paycheck in the month of July. I did work summer school in June. So the way my paycheck works is the days I work in June, I get paid at the end of July. So since I did teach summer school, I did bring in some income. However, it is not the same amount that I usually get throughout the school year. That is why I did transfer some money from my savings account. So now that we have my income sources, let's go ahead and add up my different streams of income. That way I know how much we are going to be budgeting for the month of August. So $4,862.04 plus $400 plus $500 plus $1,031. So this month we are going to be budgeting $6,793.04. Now that we know my income total, the next thing that you need to budget for is your fixed expenses. Your fixed expenses are your expenses that tend to stay the same every month. I have gone ahead and listed my fixed expenses just to save time, but I will go over those expenses with you now. So if you are budgeting with me right now, what you want to do is you want to list all of your fixed expenses, your bills that tend to stay about the same every month, and then how much you're going to be budgeting for. In my budget workbook, it has you list the bill, the due date, the budgeted amount, and then the actual amount. I, however, do not list the date because I do not keep track of my bills on my Paycheck budget tracker. I keep track of my bills with my budget calendar, but I will go ahead and write my budgeted amount, and then once that bill comes out, I will go back and write the actual amount. So now let's just write my budget amount. So my first expense is my mortgage. My mortgage is $3,927.97. My SDG&E bill, which is my electricity, this month it's only $8.11. I guess I did overpay last month. So there was a credit, so it's only $8.11 this month. My cell phone bill is $141.83 a month. My internet is $59.95. I do have iCloud storage, which is extra storage for my cell phone. That is $2.99. I have an Epidemic Sound subscription, which is $15 a month. USAA, which is for my car insurance and homeowners insurance, is $116.28. I do have a car wash subscription for unlimited car washes a month, and that is $34.95. I do have Banfield, which is a medical doggy plan for my dog, and that is $59.95. This month I will not be paying for Kung Fu for my son. He's taking a break for summer, but he'll return back to that once school starts. My son's piano lessons are $105 per month. I do have an Orange Theory membership, which is $169 a month. Coomers is a membership that I have with a local winery in my area. That is $25 a month. My Peloton spin bike is $44 a month. I no longer have Sparkletts water delivered to my house, so I will have to go ahead and take that off. I do invest with American Funds every month, and I invest $150 a month. Affirm, which is for my Peloton, I just paid that off, so I no longer have that bill, so I'll need to take that off. My HOA, I do live in a condo, so I have an HOA, and that is $417 a month. Apple, I am paying off my cell phone, is $51.15. My School First credit card is $249.72. My Best Buy credit card is $25. And then so this one is actually the $249 is for my School First personal loan. My School First credit card has a minimum payment of $79 a month, and then my Citi credit card has a minimum payment of $35.94 a month. So I went ahead and wrote these on a Post-it because I ran out of room. Next month I won't need to do that because I will be able to take off the Sparklet waters and my Affirm. So now that I have all of my fixed expenses, let's go ahead and add up my fixed expenses to get my bill total. $3,927.97 plus $8.11 plus $141.83 plus $59.95 plus $2.99 plus 15 plus $116.28 plus $34.95 plus $59.95 plus $105 plus $169 plus $25 plus $44 plus $150 plus $417 plus $51.15 plus $249.72 plus $25 plus $79 plus $35.94. Let me go ahead and check that. So that is correct. My bill total is $5,717.84. And it looks like I forgot one other thing. I have an Insta Ink subscription, which is $6.45. So let's go ahead and add that. So my bill total actually comes out to $5,724.29. Okay. So now that I have my bill total, what I need to do is I need to take my income total, $6,793.04, and subtract my bill total of $5,724.29. So my leftover amount after all of my fixed expenses is $1,068.75. My income, like I said at the beginning of this video, is a little less this month because I do not have a paycheck for the month of July. However, because I did work 2 sessions of summer school in the month of August, when I get my August paycheck, I will get my August salary amount plus summer school amount. So my paycheck next month will be significantly higher. I did get a comment in my last budget with me video about my income. And the comment was that I have a pretty good income, but that my bills are taking up a lot of my income. I guess you can say that is a true statement, but please keep in mind that budgeting is personal. I am documenting my journey and sharing my journey with you. However, what works for me may not work for you. And this is how I choose to spend my income. Also note that I am a single mom who is on one income in the state of California. So although my income is high to some, so is the cost of living in California. My mortgage is pretty high, and I am okay with that. I've gotten some comments about that, with my mortgage being $3,927.97. That is a choice that I decided to make, and it is a mortgage that I am comfortable with. I'm not saying that that is something that you should do. I think that when looking at your finances, it's personal and you have to do what works for you and your family. When I bought my condo, I knew my condo was going to be in an investment, and I was okay with that mortgage. I know when I was buying my house with an FHA loan, I believe you can take up to 45% of your income and use it towards a mortgage. I did not do an FHA loan. I did a conventional loan. And with a conventional loan, that debt to income ratio is a lot lower. So I did not take out the full amount that I qualified for, but I'm okay with my mortgage. I know in the long run it will be worth it. And then a lot of my fixed expenses, there are some luxuries in there. I do like to go to Orange Theory. My Orange Theory membership is $169, but I think that it is important that I'm investing in myself and my health. My son does do a lot of extracurricular activities as well, and I think that those are important. So if it came down to it, my fixed expenses, I'm okay with all of my expenses. Now that I've already budgeted my fixed expenses, the next thing that I need to budget for is my variable expenses. Variable expenses are expenses that will change month to month. My variable expenses are as followed: food, entertainment / fun, transportation, household, health / beauty, and personal. First, let me put my leftover amount after paying all of my fixed expenses. I'm only left with $1,068.75. My variable expenses this month, I did have to decrease the amount that I usually give to each category due to my income being significantly lower this month. So food is going to be getting $300, which is a lot less than I usually give myself, but I think that it is doable. I'm definitely going to have to be mindful of what I'm spending at the grocery store and mindful of eating out if I am able to eat out at all. My pantry is pretty stocked, my fridge is stocked, and my deep freeze is stocked, so $300 should be enough. This is going to give me about $75 per week. Entertainment / fun is going to get $60. Transportation is going to get its usual $320. Household is going to get $25. I usually give household $100, but this month it's only going to get $25. That should be doable. I do have a lot of my household items. I buy my toilet paper and paper towels at Costco, as well as my toiletries, so I don't think I will need many items from my household category this month. Health and beauty is going to get its usual $300. And then personal is going to get $60. It usually gets $100, but I did have to decrease that one as well. So now that I have my variable expenses budgeted, let's go ahead and calculate my envelope total. So $300 plus $60 plus $320 plus $25 plus $300 plus $60. So my variable expenses is $1,065. So if I take my leftover amount of $1,068.75 and subtract my envelope total of $1,065, that means I'm left with $3.75. And I'm just going to put that leftover amount right here. Back to the school I wanted to give money to, however, I'm not going to be able to do that this month. I will fully fund back to school next month when I get paid. So my sinking fund total is going to be $0, so that means I'm still left with $3.75. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to be able to make any extra debt payments this month, but if you were making extra debt payments, you would budget that out right here. My extra saving, I'm going to put the remaining of the money, the $3.75, to my buffer and my checking account. So my buffer is going to get $3.75. So if I take my leftover amount of $3.75 and subtract my saving total of $3.75, that means I'm left with $0. So that is how you get a zero-based budget. So if I take my total income and subtract my bills, then subtract my cash envelopes, then subtract my sinking funds, then subtract my extra debt payments, then subtract my buffer, I would be left with $0. Well, that is a look at my August budget using my July 31st paycheck. The last thing in my paycheck budget tracker is the cash envelope breakdown. And on this breakdown sheet, I went ahead and filled it out off of camera. You go ahead and list all of your categories, the amount, and then the cash denomination breakdown that you want for each category. I went ahead and listed all my categories with the exception of gas because I am cashless for gas. I keep my budgeted amount for gas in my checking account. And then the categories that I pull out cash for are food, household, entertainment, health and beauty, and personal. So when I go to the bank, I will be pulling out $745. I take this cash denomination breakdown and copy it over onto a Post-it, and then I take the Post-it to the bank and give it to the teller. That way they know how I want my cash. Well, that concludes today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the family. Well, I hope that you have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out my channel, and I truly appreciate your support. If you have made it all the way to the end, please leave a pink heart in the comment section. I would love to know if you made it to the end.